Hey everybody, what's up? Jess here, LJM Farms, and as you can see today, I got the Bale Dolly out. Bale Dolly, Hay Dolly, Bale Mover, whatever you want to call it. So I've had this for a while, finally got it hooked up, got me a winch on here. So I've been using this to set out my hay, and if you've seen any of my past videos, you may know that I have a 3-point unroller on my tractor. But I haven't had that on all season because I've kind of been in land clearing and fence cleaning mode, and so I haven't even put it on this season. But that's okay because I've been using this, but I'm still unrolling my bales, and I'm going to show you how I do that. Now I apologize in advance. Hopefully you can hear me good. The wind's kind of picked up today. The cows are bawling because obviously it's time to feed them a little bit of hay. So let me show you how I've been using my Bale Dolly, and then I'll come back and talk about my setup that I have here, and show you all about it, maybe give you some ideas for yours. Let's get to it. Well, all right, we got the cows satisfied, so let's spin around here and take a look at our hay dolly here. So, as I mentioned, you know, it's just a hay dolly. It's not actually an unroller. I had planned on getting one of those. I haven't been able to find one locally that I could pull with the side-by-side and four-wheeler. So, probably gonna end up ordering one in the near future. But I found this one for a really good price. It didn't have a winch on it. And so, I went ahead and got it because I knew that I could transport my bales. Even though I'm not unrolling with it, I can transport my bales to a spot that then I could unroll them, because you probably can't tell here on camera, but I have quite a few hills. These are kind of rolling hills here in our area. And so I can drive to the top of a hill and just make sure my bale is turned right so that it will unroll. And that works out because most of the time these hills are not as fertile anyway, and you know, the soil isn't as good, and so they need some fertility. And so a lot of people in this area unroll on the hills just because it's easy, and take it to the top and dump it out, give it a good start, and usually it takes off. And most of the time I unroll a complete bale, not even have to get down there. That one didn't unroll all the way, and I may go down there and kick it out a little bit and unroll it some more, but it's fine. They'll clean it up pretty good as it is. But the important thing is we're putting some fertility back here, some carbon down, and hopefully putting some fertilizer on the soil between the hay, you know, the carbon in the hay, and the urine and manure from the cows. These hills will be fertilized pretty decent, and then maybe give us a good first cutting in this hay meadow here. And they're cleaning it up pretty good, so we shouldn't have a whole lot of areas where the hay just sits and we don't get any grass growth out of it. But anyhow, let's talk about the dolly. So like I said, I'm just moving the bales up here, cutting the wrap off, kicking the bales down the hill. What I got going on here is I purchased a 2,500 pound Badland winch from Harbor Freight. I had a battery box laying in the shop, so I repurposed that, stuck it on here. And really about the only thing I had to do was just build this little, I had some scrap angle iron from an attachment that I ordered. And so I cut it up and stuck it on this frame here and made it fit this battery box. So it holds that on there pretty good. There's nothing special. It's not wired up any special way. It's positive to positive, negative to negative on the battery. And this winch, I chose it because it does. Now this winch, I chose it because it does come with, let me find it here. It came with a wired remote. It came with a wired remote, but it also came with a wireless setup. So to turn it on, you just hold this button down for a couple seconds, and then I can let the winch out, pull it back in, and I can do that all from inside the side-by-side, or if I want to use my truck to do this, I can do it, and you know, I don't even really have to step out until I want to cut the wrap off the bale. Really handy. But you know, I do have the wired backup, and all that's done. It's all come pre-wired, already all set up. All I did was just take some screws and screw into this up right here, because all the wireless stuff I'm pretty sure is done inside this box. And that is also where your connection is for your wired remote. So really easy. The one thing that did get me is this mount here that the winch is on. I assumed that the winch came with the mount, but it didn't. I had to order this mount here, and you know, it wasn't like $5. That was from Harbor Freight also. And I thought about making one myself, but for $5 I just went ahead and grabbed that one and stuck it on there. Now the other thing is, if I want to pop this cover off and hook it to a battery charger every once in a while, I can do that. But I found this, I think it's a 10-watt solar panel on Amazon, and so I'm trying that, and I just got that wired in direct to the battery. It supposedly has a built-in charge regulator, so you don't have to worry about overcharging the battery. So I've been parking this to where the sun during the day hits this panel, and so far it's kept it charged up, no problems. And this is with me and my neighbor using it to set out some bales. So far it's working out great. As far as longevity on the winch, I don't know. I figured I'd give it a try. Caught the winch on sale, and so you know, if it doesn't work out, I'll just get a hand winch and put it back on here. That's normally what they come with. So, you know, all in all, I've seen this similar design at Atwood's for like $1,400–$1,500. I gave $450, I think it's $450 for the mover, and the winch was 60 something, 65, 69 maybe. I caught it on sale. It was like a little bit off from the normal price. I already had the battery in the battery box, and then the panel, that may have been 15 or 20 bucks. So really not a bad setup for moving some bales and getting them unrolled, because an actual unroller is going to cost quite a bit more than what I have in this. But it gives you a lot more flexibility in where you unroll, and that's kind of the way I'm going. You know, if I had an actual unroller, I could unroll on the side of these hills, you know, going this way, instead of having to roll them down the hill. And you can just, you know, place that roll a little bit better where you want it if you have an actual unroller. So eventually I'll probably go that route. This is working fine for now. Well, all right, y'all, I think I'm gonna end this video here. Hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully it helped you out a little bit. If you would do me a big favor and hit that like button, subscribe, and if you have any questions on any of this, or suggestions, comments, you know, leave it down below, and let me know what you think. If you liked it, didn't like it, you know the drill. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you'll come back, and if you do, we'll see you on the next one.